Well, what's up guys, my name's Elden. Welcome back to another art video. In today's art video, we are going to be redrawing my chapter 1 cover page. I wanted to redraw it. I wanted to redraw chapter 1. I finished that. Now it's time to redraw the cover page. Let's see how it turns out. Today's video is sponsored by Oof T-shirts. Oof T-shirts is a company that designs unique clothing that are created by artists from various backgrounds. With its ever-growing catalog, there is bound to be a t-shirt that sparks interest for you. If you want to support this channel and get a physical object in return, head over to ooftshirts.com and pick up some apparel today. Links are in the description down below. Okay, so to start this off, I began drawing the hand. This is one of the most difficult parts because I actually wanted the hand to be, I wanted the hand to be lifelike. I didn't want to be stiff. I didn't want to be awkward. I didn't want it to look really strange. So I sat there editing the hand for the most part for a while, actually. But, yeah, actually for a while. Let me actually pause this real quick. And then I will show you how long it took me to actually do this hand. Just to give you a bit of context of how long these videos take. Because I know a lot of people don't actually understand said context and think, oh, this person draws really fast. They tend to be younger people that do that. But nonetheless, people do that for whatever reason. So I just want to show how long it took me to actually figure out this hand to where I felt comfortable with it. This video is a shortened video, but just for the hand itself, this took actually about an hour to do. It actually took an hour to do the actual length of that clip. And there's 4 of these clips, so it took about 4 hours just to do the picture. So it's not like something that is really short and easy to do. It's just like you gotta be realistic. I just wanted to take that time and show you that it's not like really quick. Like these things do take time to do, and they take time for you to actually learn to do, so you could do it in a short amount of time and stuff like that. But yeah, back to the actual video. So as you see, I'm just constantly tweaking the hand because I want it to look natural. I want it to look good, essentially. In my opinion, I want it to look good in my opinion. So just constantly just editing, moving it around, and just doing slight tweaks just so it looks visually pleasing to me. Again, like I always say, even with this hand, I constantly say that line weight is the key to drawing a really good image. If you have good line weight, then the image without any color can stand out on its own. And when you add color, it gives it that extra pop. That's only if you want to have line art. But if you don't necessarily have to have it. You could use other colors to mask it, so colors are the only thing that pops. But if you're going for that line art style, then I would say, yeah, just use it. There's no reason not to use it, to be completely honest. Use it to your advantage. Make it so that your artwork sticks out. Make it so that your artwork pops. If it's like just a plain flat thing, then it will look kind of meh. Look like no one really cared when they did it. It will look like one of those fill-in coloring books, essentially. Those tend to have just a standard line throughout the entire thing, and it's not really edited or made so the image itself will pop. It's made just so you could color it in. Again, this hand took about an hour to do. So things will take longer depending on how much effort you put into it. but just keep on going through it, just truck through it, and everything will turn out fine. And then sometimes you'll go back and edit it later. Like I do with this hair later on in this video. I swear English is only my first language. But yeah, after doing the hair, I will go back and edit. But again, same thing, like I always say, line weight. Even with the hair, adding in the corners that line weight just makes it pop a bit. It's kind of like a stylistic choice, but it still does make your artwork pop. As usual for most of my drawings, or if not all my drawings, I draw it like I'm making a comic book page, and then I will just fill it in as is, whether I'm coloring it or whether I'm just gonna actually make a comic book page. So just the line work, doing the hand drawn like little shade underneath the neck and stuff like that. Only if select few times I haven't done that, where I'm using like Copics and then I just use the gradient to shade it in, but I commonly use that type of style even when I'm gonna color it in, just because I like that style, essentially. So since I've been digitally drawing a lot more, I've been using this little cheat, if you will, or not, where I'll draw the eye once and then just flip it over, then use the ruler, which is in Paint Tool side, to line it up perfectly so it's on the same plane, and then just be done with it, essentially. I don't want to dwell too much time on doing something to make it look exactly the same when I can use a shortcut or cheat to do it. But it is good practice to draw both eyes, because I know some people can't do it for whatever reason. If you can't do it on paper and pencil, then just practice doing it. It's not that hard, but this just saves some time from the monotonous work. Now I'm going in and going to add the tonal gradients to it, so the browns and stuff like that, and even the eyes. I decided to make the eyes a colorful. Actually, let me pause it. So I decided to make the eyes red because in my comic, the eyes actually tell a lot about the character. So having this all grayscaled and then having the eyes just be the concentrated color, that really makes the image overall pop, and your focus does go straight towards the eyes. And I wanted that to be highlighted, so I did it just like that. Actually, to also a bit that went a bit too fast for the arm on the left hand side of Zeph. I wanted to make it so it's not completely straight, so I added a little bit of grooves to it, where it's not completely straight. And just added little wrinkles in the sleeves, just so it gives it that feel that it's a shirt and it's actual shirt. But let's continue on with it. Next, I'm just gonna slap on the logo and pretty much be done. And with that, the piece of artwork is complete. So all in all, I enjoyed redoing this cover. I'm enjoying finishing the first chapter of Scion X Awakening again. Redrawing it. It's up on my website, my personal website. I haven't re-uploaded to Webtoons or Tapest because I want to get 10 chapters in advance, and then I will start posting them weekly again, just so I have 10 weeks in advance to be able to do some other things. But yeah, I really enjoyed how this picture turned out. I wanted to try something different with these voiceover things, add a little bit of more pizzazz to it. So adding more real life elements, just so it's not another voiceover. It's a little bit different. Not every single person does it like this style. I know a few other artists that do it this style, but I want to evolve and continuously grow. And also, don't forget to check out our sponsor. So this hoodie is actually from Oof. Full closer, I designed it. The video is sponsored by Oof. I have stake in Oof. So it's essentially kind of merch, but it's not merch. Yeah. But I think it turned out very nice. It's actually really soft and comfortable too. But again, if you want to help out, then go purchase one. We have other shirts too, like the Ahigo shirt, the Hiyo, and other various products. But I digress. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Peace.